Ahoy everyone, 97.5% of Wikipedias suck, and I have the proof. Everyone here knows what Wikipedia is, and if you don't, boy do I have a solution for winning many arguments for you. Very few people are aware of just how large Wikipedia is. There are Wikipedias in 326 languages. Well, actually 315, since many of them have 0 to 10 articles total, but I am still going to count those, because they exist and they suck. Of 326 Wikipedias, only 7 are good. Imagine you are about to end some dumbass's whole career. You are just typing the URL into the address bar. You arrive, you are at the site and you are about to input your topic into the search box, but...
Los! Mann, mach wieder! Los! Starte das verdammte
Tippen.
Starte das!
Tippen.
Hurensohn des Ver...
Tippen.
Where is my text cursor? I do not need it somewhere in space. I need it in the search box. Where is it? I do not go on this site for your article of the day. I do not go on this site for the news. When the bombs drop, I expect that the shuttering of my windows will inform me of the situation. I do not go to this site for history. I already hate every nation on earth. You don't need to give me more reasons for that. The cursor should be here already. I came to this site to type in this little supple search box because I'm both stupid and have horrible memory, and you're here to help me cover that up in front of people. So why are you making this harder than you have to? Why can't you get this simple thing right? Poland of all nations got it right. Yes, a country that built an overly complex sewage treatment plant that then broke and poured shit from the capital city down the main river. They got it right, but the biggest Wikipedia in the world didn't. As a matter of fact, neither did the second biggest one. Here, take a guess what is the second biggest Wikipedia. Did you guess German? Spanish? French? No. Cebuano, a language spoken in the Philippines by 27 million people. By now you should realize that the word of Wikipedia makes no goddamn sense. In the top 10 languages, no one gets the search box right. How? And more importantly, why? Only Poland comes in clutch in the 11th place, showing everybody how it's done. In my inspired troubles, I visited every Wikipedia known to man, all of 326. Yes, I've risked my life and limb. Well, maybe not life, but I could certainly lose my right index finger to carpal tunnel. I have learned a lot of new things on my voyage, which isn't hard. I don't know much in the first place, but I'll share it with you. Here is an assortment of interesting Wikipedias I've discovered. The Minnan Wikipedia has got to have the most extra URL in the world. The Simple English Wikipedia has an adorable URL. Simple Wikipedia, for those of you who don't know, is written in basic English. Yes, I too did not know that it gets any more basic than standard English. Burmese. I mean, just look at this dude. I am honestly beyond confused. Yes sir. How many curves do you want? All of them. All of them. It's just a fun name, so maybe pay them a visit. I can't read these runes, but maybe you can. Classical Chinese gets a mention just because it has the word classical in its URL. It doesn't get much more classy than that. Meitei, or as it is more commonly known, at 10,037 articles it gets a special mention because when you visit it, it looks like this. It reminds me of browsing the early internet. Fonts were very limited back then. I also have to thank this flavor of Wikipedia in particular, since it has gifted me with the gift of Felipe in the form of a new wallpaper. I don't know how it got set as my wallpaper. I don't know how it happened, it just did. But now I am in the sweet embrace of my sweet Prince Felipe. Mid-edit note, I've just googled Felipe. He is not my prince, but the king of Spain. And at 197 centimeters tall, or 6 feet and 5.5 inches if you have the foot fetish, he seems to be an absolute Chad. I don't know much about Spain, and if he's controversial, but I see money when I see it, and he just might be my next sugar daddy. There is even a Wikipedia in Cherokee. There is no joke here, I'm just impressed. The gun language. Yes, the gun language. And I don't mean American, but the gun language. Frankly, that's the best thing I've learned all my life. They have wasted the possibility of having a gun.wikipedia.org URL. Instead they use GUW for shame. So, none of those languages got the search box right. They belong to the loser 319 languages. Can you guess which ones did get it right? Here are the chat countries that did: Poland, Tajikistan, and Kazakhstan. All former Soviet republics or its satellites. Good for them. Chechnya, a current, arguably Soviet republic. Mongolia, a country that got conquering damn near the whole world right. No wonder they got this right too. A part of India got it right with the Oriya language. Abkhazian and Adygue got it right, and that's all you need to know about those languages. I made a quick comparison, a stress test of sorts if you will, of two Wikipedias, one made correctly and one that sucks. Let's see how much time we save on the average of 5 searches.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam.
As you can see, thanks to the superior design of the Polish Wikipedia, we can go from pierogi to vodka to alcoholism in record time. There is some sort of societal commentary going on there, but I'm gonna leave the interpretation to you. With this little change in design, we can save at least a second a day. With that precious second of time, you can achieve everything. I don't know, invest in crypto or something. Well, that is all. I hope my non-existent influence will shame Wikipedia into fixing this glaring and frankly embarrassing mistake. Thanks for watching, stay warm, do tell a friend, and bye.